Hello, good morning. This is Mara Cepeda of Rappler. I'm coming to you live from the Church of the Jesus inside the Ateneo de Manila University, where the funeral mass will be held later at 10 a.m. for the late former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III. As you can see, it's still very quiet here, very somber mood as his family and his friends and his allies are expected to spend their last few hours with the former president here in the Ateneo. Preparations are ongoing. As you can see, wala pang masyadong tao dito, but we did see we believe are members of Aquino's staff, home staff, were among the early birds here. His urn isn't here at the Jesu Inuwi yun ng Aquino family last night, and they will be bringing him in here. So when we arrived now, we were actually able to catch the honor guards practicing the arrival of the urn, and one of their officers were even making sure that they were lining up properly. So they are obviously preparing very well for their final goodbye to their former commander-in-chief. So what should we expect today for the funeral of the late former president? So at 10 a.m., his funeral mass will be held here in the Ateneo, and it will be presided by no less than Archbishop Socrates Villegas along with his brother priests. We're finding out if members of the Aquino family will be delivering their eulogies. They haven't done that. But last night, if you were able to follow the news already, members of Aquino's cabinet, one by one, took the podium here late last night and delivered their eulogies for their former boss, and they're all very heartfelt. They shared a lot of anecdotes about the former president, and some one of the common messages is they feel like whenever they would have cabinet meetings before, it's like a thesis defense because the former president paid attention to detail. He noticed the littlest mistakes, and that kind of discipline, they said, pushed them to be excellent every day in their work. One of the most striking eulogies for many was the eulogy of former Energy Secretary Rene Almendras, who was, a long-time close friend of the former president, and he disclosed that he had actually joined Aquino in several of his doctor's appointments, and he apologized to the rest of the Aquino cabinet because he did not immediately disclose to them the real situation of the former president because he was sworn to secrecy. So it's a lot of heartfelt messages last night, and it's really clear that they are mourning and they are grieving for the loss of their friend. We expect them to be here at 10 a.m. to attend the funeral mass for the late president. After the mass, they will go straight to the Manila Memorial Park, and that's going to be the final resting place of the late former President Noynoy Aquino. He will be laid to rest beside his parents, democracy icons, former Senator Noynoy Aquino and former President Cory Aquino. We don't know yet if the family will have a eulogy there or if they will deliver some messages here. So please continue following Rappler as we give you updates as we learn from them. When Aquino's urn arrives at Manila Memorial, members of the military will give him presidential arrival honors and funeral honors. So it's their last way of honoring their former commander-in-chief, and then he will be laid to rest beside his parents. That's all my updates for now. Please continue following Rappler as we give you blow-by-blow updates for the funeral of the late former President Benigno Noynoy Aquino III.